Hello, my name is Abe, and welcome back to Enter the Gungeon. I think it's about time for the bullet run. We've done the Marine, and the Convict was the last run, I believe, when we had that weird high curse run. So yeah, I guess it is time for the bullet. I'm a little bit scared though. I'm a little bit scared about playing as the bullet because I know that this run could go horribly right off the bat very easily. All we need to do is take one hit of damage on a fast early room, and then all of a sudden, we have a melee only weapon and a melee only run. So I'm very, very interested in picking up early armor and not taking damage if we can avoid it, because if we take damage, we're gonna lose our only ranged ability, and that would be very detrimental here. But we'll give it a shot. I worry about big rooms like this. Yeah, like this, because this is a fast room. Oh shit! You fired so quickly. So I guess we are on melee. That's the exact thing that I was worried about, and it happened. I feel a little bit silly about taking that hit, but you know what? This is still a pretty good run. Just because we are the bullet, we can always get a half heart somewhere, and we have a pretty good starter weapon. It is one hit killing a lot of enemies, so I'm not too upset about it. Should probably destroy the chest to maybe get some HP, but I'll leave it. I would love to get a potion of lead skin from it. Maybe we just want a gun, you know? It's hard with, ooh, there we go, perfect. It's hard to make sure you're swinging fast enough because you have to take into account the fact that enemies have a high shot speed. You have to take into account that it takes you a second to swing your sword again after you swing it once, so it'll take a little while to get used to. We have to play extremely defensively, but at least we have the capability of playing defensively. I keep hearing my own footsteps, and I'm like, there's another enemy somewhere. That happens on every single bullet run. Wow, I'm very surprised I killed him in one shot. Full Metal Jacket I don't think is very good. The Uranium Amulet would be amazing. And honestly, Little Bomber is okay too. Little Bomber, I really enjoy having weapons that I can kill one enemy with when I walk into a room, and Little Bomber fulfills that need. It's not a Deckard or anything, but it is a charged weapon that we can walk into a room with a full charge and kill one of any enemy. You know, probably doesn't matter if it's gonna be a shotgunner, a bulletkin, a ghost, a meat cube. So that would be a good pickup, and of course we get the benefit of being able to open secret rooms for free, so I think that's just the obvious pickup here. I will also admit though that a red chest is good enough. I'm just gonna open it right now. Don't even worry about anything else. We get the Laser Lotus. That is awesome. That's gonna be our boss killer. Actually, you know what? No, that's gonna be our boss killer. I was thinking the Blasphemy could be a good boss killer, but I think it's too slow. I think we're probably gonna want to kill things as quickly as possible, and we can do that with the Laser Lotus. So I think that's what we're gonna want here. If we get extra keys, we'll go to the oubliette. Pretty sure a secret room cannot be in this room. Okay, let's fight the boss. Or should we get the Little Bomber first? Let's fight the boss. If we don't flawless, I don't mind. I really want Little Bomber. Being able to save blanks for bosses seems like a very good idea. We have 2 blanks, we have a Laser Lotus. Hopefully it's not Gatling Gull. Gatling Gull is probably the hardest boss on first floor rainbow mode here. I really am enjoying the fact that we can seemingly kill, that was a quick one, that we can seemingly kill the, 50 credits. The first floor boss here with less than half the ammo of the Laser Lotus, and we did get 2 keys, and we got a Huntsman. I'll admit, the Huntsman seems like a very good item. You know, we can become mostly immune from bullets by activating the reload on the Huntsman. We have to be a little bit careful though, because we do not get true invincibility while the entire reload is happening. You only get invincibility for like the first 75-80% of the reload bar. After that, the remaining 20% of the reload doesn't grant you immunity to bullets, but that's okay. I thought this was it. The wall looked like it had a weird tint to it. And there should be enough money in our pockets to buy an extra key so we can open a green chest. You know what? Maybe we don't want Little Bomber. Maybe we would prefer the amulet, because an amulet also gives us an extra secret room per floor in the form of us having one extra blank per floor. Maybe that's what we want instead. We can choose whether or not we want to use one more blank on a boss fight, or whether or not we want to use it on a secret room. I think maybe I'm just gonna buy the amulet. It also, ooh, Jolter, pretty good. It's also just good so that we have an extra choice. Well, I mean, that's literally what I just said. Well, I was trying to say, it's good so that if we get amulet synergies in the future, we can actually use them. I'm gonna buy the amulet. We won't have enough money for anything else, but I think that's a good purchase. I will destroy the chest, like I should have done earlier, and we will go to the oubliette, because why not? This is a pretty good run. We took one hit early. I was worried that we would have to basically be forced to use a melee weapon for the entirety of the floor, but luckily that didn't turn out to be the case, and we have enough keys to go to the oubliette, and maybe with the huntsman, the laser lotus, the blasphemy, we can do this floor without taking too much damage, hopefully any damage, and still use the blasphemy. I think maybe I would prefer to use the huntsman as maybe even a room clearing gun, just for the fact that I have defense. But I have defense in the blasphemy. I gotta remember that I'm not kind of forced. Ooh, this is really good. I'm not forced to use the huntsman right now. So maybe we should open with the, okay, open with the, okay. Maybe we should open with the huntsman, and I should have probably done that. Or I guess open with the blasphemy and switch to the huntsman, but I should have probably opened with the huntsman there. Probably would have saved me some damage. Well, you know what? We have good guns. The huntsman's good enough to use as a room clearing weapon. I hate you so much. Honestly, you know, the more I play Rainbow Mode, the more I'm realizing that I think the oubliette is actually an extremely difficult floor. You either have to be very overpowered or just accept that you're gonna take some damage here. You have fast rooms that can be a problem. You just have a lot of annoying enemies that are really fast, especially those mutant shotgunners, those green ones that are just absolutely crazy powerful. And, you know, we are a little low on HP, so until we get our HP stores built up again, we're just gonna have to be forced to use what we got. I will say, thank you, Huntsman, for saving me a lot of heartache, I think. Wow, thanks for destroying my bullets. I think we got a good run here. I think this is gonna be fine. This gun is gonna be fine for us anyways. I love the Huntsman, the Excalibur. I love the fact that you can reload in the middle of your dodge roll to kind of extend your invincibility, you know? You do a dodge roll, you're stuck in some dodges, you see a bullet coming towards you, and you're like, I gotta stop dodge rolling, I gotta move. So you pop the reload in the middle of your dodge roll, you break some bullets, you have a little period of invincibility, and then you go to town. Keys, good. Pulse cannon, good. Which would I rather spend my money on? I don't know. I think either are acceptable in this situation. Not quite the way I wanted that to work out. I was kind of thinking maybe I can get to the other side of the platform and then reload into him, and then by reloading into him, I can knock him off the edge without having to actually shoot him. But no, that's okay. Yeah, I mean, Dead eyes. I don't mind taking a hit on a dead eye room. I'm happy that we've only taken 1 hit of damage on the room, so that is acceptable. Dead eyes are a pain in the ass. The total DPS output of the Huntsman could be a little bit better, but you know, you're paying for the defense with a little bit of a smaller offense. At least we're killing a lot of enemies in 1 hit, including these mutant bulletkins, which is very nice. Because normally they are a bit of a pain in the ass, you know, 6 shots on a robot starting weapon. Should also dodge roll into enemies sometimes. You know, no reason to even shoot the blobs because they literally can't hurt me as the bullet. I don't even think if they're jammed they can hurt me. Thanks for being invincible when I pulled the trigger. I hate it. Oh God. Oh, I love the reload. It's no fight saver, but the Huntsman's pretty damn good. It's got a good fire rate, a good reload speed. I like that it takes a while to reload, so you get the invincibility for a little bit of time. It's a good weapon for us to get on the first floor, I think. And a little bit of curse this early in the run's probably not gonna matter all that much. Might even let us save blanks for the next floor. We might be able to kill the Blobulord just using the Huntsman if we get some ammo for it. Which would be kinda nice, you know, saving some blanks. We have an amulet, so we will get 3 on the next floor if we use the blanks we have right now. So we shouldn't worry about it too much, it's just an option. It's just something to add to the pile of considerations. Yeah. You know, timing your, you know, spacing out your dodge roll, your blanks, your reload, your table flips. Is this a super fast room? I don't think so. I think they were just quick. They're quick by default, potentially. Ah, that's very quick. Get out of here. Can't seem to get back up to full health so that I can use the blasphemy, but that's okay. It's okay. I'm very happy that in rainbow mode ammo is essentially twice as efficient, because without that, we would be in a bit of a tough spot not having the ability to use the blasphemy very effectively. Although I guess if we weren't in rainbow mode, I would just be using the blasphemy a little bit more often, you know? I would not be worrying so much about taking damage, because I probably wouldn't take that much damage. Let's blank. Armor's good. It should stay there, because I didn't go into the room. Yeah, the rat's not gonna take it until I walk into the room, I think. Or maybe the rat's not gonna take it because it's part of the level generation. I don't remember. I don't know exactly how the rules work for that. I don't think we need anything before we fight the boss. Our weapons are good enough. We can use the Jolter, we can use Laser Lotus. In fact, we probably want to use Laser Lotus because 50 ammo on the Laser Lotus should be enough to kill this boss and the next boss at the same time, so. It's good enough. Unnecessary dodge, I think. Just gonna blank that. Yeah, it's a very annoying attack. Yo! Yeah. Hate that. At least that dodge is doable. Actually, I only used 30 ammo. At least that dodge is doable where the Blobulord kind of just like sprays a line of bullets back and forth. I've realized that you have to dodge backwards to make it possible. That you can't dodge side to side in place. You can't dodge forward like you can normally. You've got to dodge backwards so you actually do have enough time to make the dodge happen. So that's a bit of an annoying fight, but honestly, that's probably the worst that we could have expected. Not quite getting up to full health. I could buy half a heart. I think I would rather buy a key. Might be able to get 5 more cents by spending our key currently, then destroying the brown chest and getting the pulse cannon, although also the armor could be good too. Let's pick up the armor first. We're gonna open the blue chest. If it's a passive active like the Singularity, I want it. Just wanna make sure you're not a mimic. Hold on. You know what? That's not gonna destroy it. Explosive decoy, very good. We can steal items, and so, you know what? We're gonna steal the pulse cannon. We'll buy a key, pop this down, steal the pulse cannon, pick up the armor, destroy the brown chest. All of a sudden, we got some good stuff. I like the pulse cannon. The fact that it has 8 rounds in the gun means that we should be able to use this very easily as a room killing gun. We shouldn't necessarily worry about using it as a room clearer. Boss killer, I mean. Because we have some boss killers already. The range on it's pretty good too, so it could be used as a boss killer, but we have Laser Lotus. So you know what, maybe I want to use the shell first. I thought about it. Shell, I think, is a little bit less valuable as a room, or as a boss killer. So let's use the shell. Let's use a shell. We have the pulse cannon as a emergency last ditch gun in the future. It's a good gun, I like it. Let's use the shell. I hope I didn't forget any HP on the last floor. Okay, so I'm immediately seeing the problem with using the shell here, which is the accuracy in it sucks by default. So we should probably use the pulse cannon as a secondary. But let's use the jolter. It's pretty accurate and does a lot of damage. We'll save the pulse cannon, because we have a boss killer for this floor already. Yep, this is good. I like that. I really like that. Killed the frickin' lead maiden before he could do anything. I don't know how we killed him. I'm just thankful that we did. Okay, what do we got? Nothing to steal. We do have extra blanks that we could buy. One shot, one kill with a shell is good enough. Not a fast room. I have seen this room as a fast room in the past, so I'm glad it's not this room, because that would be very annoying. Near impossible to do this room when it's fast because there's so many enemies, and I want to keep this crest intact. Okay, oh, we've got back up to full health, which is good. It means we don't need to use the jolter anymore. We could use the blasphemy for range. In fact, we might just want to use the blasphemy now and use the shell for when we want a shotgun. Yeah. Like something like now. When we just need to kill things quickly and they have a very low HP. Come on. Or maybe I'm not able to aim correctly for some reason. Like what almost happened there. I'm an idiot. I know exactly what went wrong. I reloaded the blasphemy to get the temporary invincibility during the reload animation, but then I switched weapons to the shell so I could fire a weapon immediately without having to wait for the reload to finish. That's like the dumbest thing I could have done, and it cost me the old crest already. I'm ashamed. But that's okay, we don't need to go and fight the old king. The old king's a pain in the ass. I don't want him at all. It's kind of unfortunate that we have the decoy. It's a good weapon to steal with, but it's also, or it's a good item to use to steal, but it's also good against bosses, because against some bosses it can kind of keep their aggro. Maybe against the Amoconda we could use this. And I say it's unfortunate because I can't really use it both on shops and the boss because it takes way too long to charge unless I use it on the boss immediately, but we don't have a charge for it. So maybe we could... I reloaded! I hit the reload on the blasphemy, but it still shot me. That's weird. So it's a little bit unfortunate, but I guess on this floor it doesn't matter because there's nothing that I want to steal from the shop anyway. I swear to God I hit the reload button. I guess I should have just swung the sword, but there were two snipers hitting me at nearly the same time. I wanted to try to blank, or not blank, but block both of their shots, and it didn't work. So there's the old crest drop off. Secret room is in the green chest room. Let's fight the boss. I don't think we need to buy anything. I think we're actually set. What boss is it? I think I heard a pot inside the room. I'm kind of accidentally destroying pots with my swing, but I thought I heard a pot break in the room. So if it's gonna be the Amoconda, we're gonna wanna immediately pop the decoy, use the laser lotus, and try to just do as much damage as possible, and maybe even use the blasphemy if we need to. Let's use something a little bit stronger, like the pulse cannon. I don't care about blocking shots, I just wanna do as much DPS as possible. Yep. Hey, get away from me. We didn't get the flawless, although that was seemingly very sloppy. But it's the Amoconda. I don't know how the hell you're supposed to flawless the Amoconda without just having enough blanks to make it work. Whew. Okay. Because we are down a blank, I will buy one to access the secret room. Why not? I guess I could have bought a blank before going into the boss fight, knowing that it was the Amoconda, knowing that it was probably going to be pretty difficult, but that's okay. We did it. We succeeded. You're not going to be a mimic, are you? Cold 45. Acceptable. A pretty good weapon. I actually didn't realize it was green tier, B tier. It's pretty good. Gun munch, no. We could gun munch the Huntsman since it is out of ammo. We could gun munch something else. Chance bullets. Chance bullets. This is good, I think? Say I think because I'm not entirely sure. We're just gonna open this. Not a mimic. We have a little bit of curse, so I do want to check. We should probably gun munch. We should gun munch the MacLeod and the Huntsman because we're not really using the Huntsman anymore since we have other weapons. We have shotgun weapons. Nothing that gives us the defense of the Huntsman. Let's get rid of the trash cannon. I'm never gonna use this, it's garbage. Then we'll get rid of the Makarov. This gun is no better or worse than any other gun. Guess I'll have to take your word for it. Gungeon. What do we get? Pox cannon. Oh my lord, that is a great weapon. I think we lucked out. That is extremely good. Pox cannon is fantastic. It's gonna one-shot most enemies, maybe not shotgunners. It'll probably two-shot shotgunners. But this is a fantastic weapon. It's good enough to be used in basically every situation. Room clearing, boss killing. I kind of wish that we could go down and fight the Old King now because we have the Laser Lotus, we've got the Pox Cannon, we've got a Pulse Cannon, we've got the Jolter, and we have the Explosive Decoy, which is actually pretty good against the Old King. With the, oop, gotta be careful. Occasionally we will fire one shell. I have to wonder though if chance bullets is gonna be good with the shell because we're firing lots of shells. Yeah, and occasionally we'll fire other bullets. Maybe I should just use this first because we have that synergy. And in some rooms like this, it's probably in our best interest to do that. But I think that chance bullets is a pretty low tier pickup. Even though it was from a green chest, I don't think it's worth it. God damn it. Everything else is fine. It's those jerks that pop up and fire at you 3 times very quickly. Okay. I'll at least finish the ammo in this weapon because then I can freely gun munch it and not feel bad. It is gonna be gun munched in the future. The next gun muncher we come across. Oh, I thought I had the dodge. Alternatively, I could sling and a key. Should not have picked up the key, but I will take a sling. I should probably be using the blasphemy, because at this rate we are going to probably take damage. Wow. At some point, and when that happens, we will not be able to use our other weapons. We might want to use the blasphemy so that when we do switch over to our other weapons, we have a little bit more ammo in them. And the blasphemy is pretty good. Backpack. I guess we're gonna steal the backpack. The thing is, if we find a chest, I can teleport back here to pick up the backpack. I don't mind that. I do not, however, want to drop the decoy, because the decoy, you can't get rid of the decoy in the shop. Like, it has to get hit a certain number of times before it explodes, and if I shoot in the shop, the shopkeeper is gonna be angry. I kinda have to steal as the very last thing I do. You know, smoke bomb, it'll wear off. Charm, it'll wear off. Anything that makes you invisible effectively, like the Gray Mauser, it wears off. The decoy doesn't wear off. It'll last for a long time, and if I ever want to buy armor, ammo, blanks, I won't be able to if the decoy's there. So, and I don't want to piss off the shopkeeper until the next floor, because the next floor is his last floor. So we kind of have to pay a little bit of attention. I think we will open the chest. And again, if we find a passive or an active item, I guess if we find an active item, we will, I should not have opened the chest. If we find an active item, I'll go back to the shop and then buy or steal the backpack. Yeah, picking up that key early was not good. There is, however, a gun muncher. I want to gun munch the shell, so I think I will finish off the ammo in it. What are we gonna gun munch it with? I mean, I think it depends on what we get from the chest or boss on this floor. You killed your friend, Mr. Ghost. I guess ghosts don't really care, do they? They're ghosts. I mean, I get an extra blank per floor. This is pretty good. One extra armor is nice, you know. Keep our HP up so we can use the blasphemy if we so choose. But I don't know, I'm liking using some other weapons here. Well, except for the shell. Wow, I didn't expect the real one to die that quickly. Normally, the Killithid is a pain in the ass. Damn it. I will say, oh, okay, that's good. The accuracy on the shell's not that good. It does have a bit of a nasty spread. I do want to see what's the shrine. What's in the shrine room? It's just a blank shrine. That's actually pretty good. You know, we have one extra blank per floor. We used it on the secret room to pick up an extra blank in armor. If we have extra blanks at the end of the floor, we could just pop them on there. Maybe get some good chests out of it. And if we get some good chests, oh, gilded bullets is amazing. If we get some good chests, maybe we can get some good items like a potion of lead skin. And I would take a potion of lead skin. I would absolutely put it in on my back. I would use it. I'd get a backpack. That was an RPG. So, keep going on here. Gun munch, not worth gun munching right now. I don't think. I could gun munch the RPG. It's not as good in rainbow mode as it is in other modes, but maybe I just want to hold on to it for a while because it is good. One hit kills a lot of enemies. Boss fight. Probably RPG Laser Lotus. This is really good. Oh, it's already gone. Oh, you what? Oh, the freaking curve on the, oh no. Oh, okay, I screwed up. I didn't let the Laser Lotus reload. It's one thing to have the shot speed be high. It's another thing to have the shot just home in on you with no recourse whatsoever. That was a little bit annoying. I hated that. God damn, did I hate that. Okay, well. Like, no amount of blanks was gonna save me from that, I think. I'll spend 1 blank on the shrine. Oh, I do not have enough charge to steal the backpack, but I'm gonna buy the backpack. It's worth it, it's worth it. Explosive decoy or the regular decoy are very good to have. And we get extra ammo capacity. It's okay, it's acceptable. We will gun munch the shell. We will gun munch. I don't want to gun munch the judge. I think it is a very good gun for this. But we might as well gun munch this because it's essentially out of ammo. And we will gun munch the RPG maybe. It does a lot of damage on 1 shot, but I don't think we need that. We've got gilded bullets. We've got no money, but we have gilded bullets. We're gonna have a damage upgrade on everything else. The RPG is really good for standard mode, but I don't think it's that amazing for our current situation here. We get the D-pad, and I will admit I like the D-pad. Specifically, I like it in rainbow mode though, because we can use it to steal from shops guaranteed. And then we can also use it on the dragon fight to spawn a chest and hide behind the chest and get a basic guaranteed flawless. So the D-pad is actually, I think, a pretty good gun for us. It's just, it's a utility weapon, basically. It's not even to be used for combat. It's to be used for stealing and then spawning a chest on the dragon fight. Or the Lich 2 fight. Lich 2 fight, you could use it too. I guess we're gonna be using Pulse Cannon and Pox Cannon. And actually here, we're probably just gonna be using the, just use the reload. Oh, I almost screwed it up. The reload on the blasphemy to keep myself safe. It's one way of doing it. Oh, I almost got hit. Oh, I almost got hit again. Yo, Pox Cannon. You're not exactly doing enough damage. I don't know what I'm expecting out of the Pox Cannon here, but it's not killing a lot of those enemies in 1 hit. I guess the skeletons don't get poisoned. I don't know why the blob didn't get poisoned. It felt like he should have been. Extra blank, that's very nice. That's what I'm looking for here. Oh, I get it, we're shooting other bullets. You know what, I hate chance bullets. It's such a bad item. I'll keep it until we find the shop in case I can sell it because we have gilded bullets, but that might explain why I wasn't getting a kill on 1 shot, but maybe it's just because the weapon's not that good. Oh, Jesus. You know what, it probably was because of the chance bullets making it fire another gun. Because that skeleton, he's dying in 1 hit now. That's what I was expecting before, but it wasn't happening. Teleport, you son of a gun. You spawned a very big area of poison. It's not a circle, that's very strange. We have no keys. We cannot create ice. There is a chance. Nope. Well, goodbye. We could have created a big explosion of ice out of the judge, and that could have done it. I could have saved the chest, but it didn't. It's okay. We have no keys, so we weren't gonna be able to open it, probably. I should just spam the shots in this, I'm realizing too. Like, even if it's a little bit of a waste of ammo, we do have extra ammo capacity. It's a fast room with sped up enemies. Are you kidding me? Fuck. It's a fast room with sped up enemies. How do I know it's a fast room? Did you see that blob? Did you see how fast he was approaching me? Do you see how fast that guy's approaching me? God, I hate the sped up rooms. Why was I worried about the blob? I'm the bullet. I'm an idiot. As soon as it happens, I realize, oh, I didn't need to run away from him. I could have just hid behind the freaking pillar and been safe from bullets. That's my bad, but also, screw there being fast rooms in rainbow mode. I really gotta find that shop. Oh, it's right there, good. Oh, it's blocked, damn it. You know what, drop chance bullets. It is causing more harm than good. Not being able to get to know what shots I'm firing out of something that's as strong as a pox cannon is not good. With the shell, it worked. It doesn't work here. It doesn't work with the pox cannon. Maybe not going to the shop is good for us, though. We want to save money so we can get bonus to our damage, right? I just don't like chance bullets. It's not a very good item. I think it seems to be very rare that you have like a good synergy that works well with it. Like most of the time I get it and I'm like, okay, this makes a lot of my guns worse. If you have a shotgun weapon, it makes it better. That's like the limit of the guaranteed goodness from that item. It's kind of trash. Should probably not use pox cannon if I don't need to. I don't think those guys can actually hurt me. Okay, we could go to the shop. Probably rather open a chest. Gilded bullets, let's not forget. Not gonna be the wallmonger. Hopefully it's gonna be kill pillars. Hopefully the boss is kill pillars, because with 5 blanks we can cancel out the first phase of their attack. We can stop them from chasing us down by using the decoy. We actually have some advantages against the kill pillars here. I did gun munch the RPG, right? But the laser lotus pierces, so that's another advantage against the kill pillars. So yeah, hopefully that's the boss we fight. Kill pillars first, wallmonger second, high priest third. IMO. High priest just fires too many random bullet patterns too quickly. Like you can find ways of working around the kill pillars, and you can find ways of killing them quickly with certain weapon combinations. And once you get it down to a single kill pillar, it's actually pretty easy, because he just jumps back and forth, and you just dodge roll underneath him. It's a blue chest, not as good as the green chest that was exploded earlier. It was detonated earlier, but you know what? We're not going to the shop. We're gonna save our money to get, oh, I got stuck on the wall, to get max gilded bullets potential. So I'm okay with that. Ooh. This, on the other hand, seems interesting. I can flawless this game. We can get a black level item out of this. Let's do the easy ones first, I guess. We have nothing that improves or changes our shot speed. We got rid of chance bullets, so that's not gonna negatively affect us here on his game. That might have been a good time right there. Just gotta concentrate and wait for the right moment. It's not right there. It's not right here. It's here. Fight saber. Oh, it's brilliant. It's a better huntsman. I guess now we just kind of use this to destroy bosses? It is kill pillars. I do want to use, I think, the laser lotus though. It will do significantly more damage than the fight saber, so it will get the kill faster, I think. Yep, 2 dead. Out of ammo, that's okay. We will use the fight saber occasionally. Yeah, come get me, dude. I'm sorry that you're just killing yourself. Oh, the fight saber is so good. We're gonna take laser lotus ammo. Get the M1911, which is not very good, but you know what? Rainbow mode might be pretty good. Might do good damage. But yeah, this is really good. Having a weapon as strong as the fight saber is just totally amazing. Oh, there was a reason to go to the shop so we could steal. I guess we should go to the shop then. Have we found a secret room yet? I don't think we found secret rooms yet, so we might want to go to the shop in case the secret room is in there. It could be in Winchester's game room though. Let's check that out first. And yeah, maybe we should go to the shop. We can steal twice. And by stealing twice, maybe we'll get some good stuff. There is no secret room there. Maybe I should be saving M1911. Whatever, let's go to the shop. We have an extra key. It's a sell creep. You know what? This is actually not that bad. We would like to sell things, I think. Get that damage bonus up. What don't we need? We don't need junk. We can sell the junk. It's 3 credits, but it's 3 credits that gives us a small damage upgrade. He's happy. I don't think we want to sell the backpack. I'd still like to get a good active item on the next floor. What don't we need? We don't need... I mean, honestly, we don't need the blasphemy, but I don't think you can drop it, no. We don't need... Also, yeah, funny, there was a cell creep in the chance bullet possible drop room. We could have dropped it and sold it instead of let the rat take it, but you know what, whatever. I think we're gonna sell Cold 45. There's no gun muncher, no. The sling is great, but I don't see myself using it on boss fights, but it's good to have like one great boss killing weapon in case literally everything else runs out of ammo. I don't think we're gonna be using the M1911. We have the pulse cannon, we have the pox cannon. Pox cannon's a little low on ammo. You know what? Goodbye. Goodbye. We don't need the huntsman anymore. We have the fight saber, so that's literally an upgrade. Get rid of the M1911. Okay. You might be like, oh, why are you selling your items? You're not gonna have enough guns for the rest of the run. We're gonna have enough guns. We have a damage upgrade thanks to gilded bullets. Ammo goes twice as far. We have the D-pad that's gonna give us another item once we use it. I mean, it might not be a gun, but hopefully it is. You know, no, hopefully it's a good active. Hopefully it's an active that makes the purchase of the backpack actually meaningful. We have plenty of weapons, plenty of damage. There is a, yeah. I knew there was another guy stuck on the wall because when you walk into this room and you see there's only one ashen bulletkin, the other one's in a wall. Guaranteed, the other one's in a wall. Just waiting. Just waiting for you to walk by. Okay, that's great. Ah. Ah. Great freeze. Great freeze. Should probably use the pulse cannon more. It's extremely powerful. Let's wait until we take one more hit of damage and then activate the shrine. But I would love to get another damage bonus, essentially. Another damage bonus seems really good. I think it's a big damage bonus too, like 25%. The highest damage bonus we can get out of gilded bullets is 100%, I think. Well, what the hell? I hate you. I hate you so much. I hate your bullshit, Mr. Whizbang. I hate your bullshit ghosts. I hate your bullshit bullets. I hate him. I hate him so much. Okay, let's activate this now. We have only one level of curse right now, I think. We dropped the huntsman. Oh no, we have a couple of levels of curse. We've stolen a few things. Yeah, we just saw a jammed enemy. Duh. Yeah, I'm an idiot. I still think it's worth it though. We don't have a lot of curse. Extra ammo. Probably the judge. We barely used any ammo in the fight saber. Oh my god, that's fast. Why are your bullets moving that quickly? That seems wrong. Pulse cannon does good damage, but it does take quite a while to reload, so that's its biggest negative. Fast room, fast room, fast room. Jesus. That revolvent died in like 0 seconds. How come it's always the big rooms that are fast? I guess once ooh, mega bullets. Do we have anything that would work? Sling. Could be worth it. We'll hold off on that idea for now because we might want to steal something in the future. I guess once I have seen a single gun nut that was fast in a room and then that was it. That was interesting. Just checking for drops before I finish the dodge roll. Okay, money is still important, so I am gonna keep exploring. We want damage. Now you're on fire. It's good for me. Ah, damn. One explosive shot would have killed him. Even if we take a little bit of damage, I think this is worth it. I mean, hopefully we just don't take any more damage. That's entirely dependent on us, though. We have to make sure that we dodge appropriately. We should be able to flawless the boss. I mean, we have the fight saber, which is gonna make a lot of the attacks... Wall guy somewhere. There you are. It's gonna make a lot of the attacks from the dragon kind of super easy and simple. Oh, you're a mimic. I should absolutely kill you then. And oh, I got rid of the... damn it, I got rid of the... the whatchamacallit, the Cold 45 special. Okay, I'm glad you didn't shoot. Icebreaker. Too much spread, I think, for it to be super useful. The freezing is nice, but if I can't reliably hit an enemy, I think I'd rather pass. Keep using the pulse cannon and the judge. You know what we should do? We should fight the boss and then spend money, because we want as much DPS as possible for that boss fight. I'm leaning towards just buying the armor, though. Is this fast room? I don't think this is a fast room. It didn't seem like they had a lot of HP, but I don't think it was a fast room. Because this is not alpha bullets, it's omega bullets. Omega bullets are nice. But it only really synergizes well right now with the sling, which I don't think is super necessary. Could be fun though. If this is a shop, this is perfect. It's a shop, it's actually terrible. I mean, we could take bracket key. It is an active item we can use, so I might want to do that. Well, I guess we will steal the bracket key. Not a very good opportunity to use the decoy, but you know, whatever. We have no keys. Were there keys in the shop? There was. Did it explode? Did my explosive decoy explode when I walked out of the room? When I teleported out of the room? It did! Maybe the explosive decoy explodes when you leave, but then the regular decoy doesn't, because I know for a fact that I've seen that, where the decoy would stick around for a long time. Also, I should have opened the chest first before I stolen the bracket key, because if we don't get anything we want, we might want to keep the bracket key, or keep the explosive decoy and whatever item we get out of the chest. You know, if we get an active item like the charmed horn. I'd prefer the explosive decoy though, so in the end it didn't matter. I could use the charmed horn to steal from her, or to charm her at least. What are we gonna steal? Oh, we gotta steal first, because if we steal first, then we can use the D-pad on the dragon to spawn a chest. Right, okay. So we need, okay, this is gonna be confusing, but bear with me. Come in here, drop that. Pick up charmed horn, teleport back. Now we buy one thing, we steal one thing, and then we pop, or actually we might buy two things, including the armor, and then we pop charmed horn to steal, and then we pop the D-pad to steal the other item. So we could buy everything. I don't think I want to buy everything. Winchester is very good, but we have a shotgun. Nearly out of ammo though. What are we going to be using on the next floor? Not a lot. I sold a lot of good stuff. Okay, let's buy the Winchester. We'll steal Gunlight Helmet and Omega Bullets. Might even want to buy some HP. It's gonna cut too much into my damage bonus though, so I'm okay with this. So we charm, steal one thing, and then we use the D-pad to get a guaranteed steal on the other thing, which is left. Now she's pissed, but we got what we wanted. She'll still talk to us. Because, you know, she's story related, but, you know, buy armor and HP, which I can't buy anymore. That was a good thing though. That was good. It was good. Oh, I should have been doing this earlier. We gotta wait now for me to run out of ammo in the D-pad. I'm sorry. It's gotta happen if we're gonna abuse the hell out of the D-pad here. With Omega Bullets, we might want to not use the Fight Saber. We might want to use the Sling. We can very easily get a bounce off of the back wall, too. That might provide enough of a damage bonus that we're going to be super happy with it. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Pew, pew, pew. Have no idea what I'm doing? Don't worry, you will in a second. As soon as the heart phase spawns, you'll know. Alright, 3 ammo left. Fight Saber on one, Sling on the other, let's go. Open with a bracket key too, why not? Wow, actually we can dodge out of this. Keep forgetting. Just look at that damage though. If we actually land our shots, like that. Don't do that. Should pop the decoy down at some point. Yeah, that's pretty good. We used very little ammo in this. Now D-pad. Spawn a chest, hide behind it. And now we should be fine. There should be no chance of us getting hit as long as I stay put. try to do as much damage to the... That's a frickin' mimic. Luckily, standing next to the chest and walking into it doesn't make it spawn. But geez, I did not expect there to be a mimic here. Okay. I guess we have to fight a mimic now, but we have the icebreaker. Fighting mimics is super easy with that. I might even say it's trivial with the icebreaker. Boop. Already frozen. Very nice. Speed upgrade is always worth it. I wish we had that a lot earlier in the run. That's okay. Omega bullets with the bounce is so good. With the bounce out of the sling anyways. Because I'm pretty sure the Omega bullets is double damage. The bounce on the sling is double damage. We have a 25% damage upgrade from the shrine. We have like a probably like a 40% damage bonus on that fight with 80 credits or something like that. So we were doing a lot of damage. We were doing a lot of damage. Oh, this is a super fast room. Only thing to keep in mind here is that we want to wait and use the bracket key on specifically hard rooms. We're only gonna get 1 or 2 brackets on the entirety of Bullet Hell. So we have to make sure that we are using this when we want to use it. On difficult rooms that we want to make sure that we can get around quickly on. I might just want to use the Winchester actually, instead of the pulse cannon. They're both pretty good. I like the fact that the Winchester fires a little bit faster. We have about the same range, I think, too. The bullets out of the Winchester seem a little small. You noticing that? Is it always like that? Seems a little small. This room is not worth using a bracket on, I don't think. There's a few rooms that are just immediately bracketable, and you walk into them and you're like, I want to bracket this room. I actually went in the wrong direction, so we didn't need to even do that room, but that's one of them. That's a bracket room. This is a bracket room too. You know what? No, this is not a bracket room. We're not super high curse. The enemies that spawn are not that bad. Just a couple of meat cube men. I would save the bracket on this room. I'd probably pop it and then be like, I should have saved it. This is a bracket room. Oh, we got the secret room. Use the knockback. I mean, we could gun munch before the final fight. We only are gonna want like 2 or 3 weapons for it. You know, we know that we are going to want the fight saber, the sling, and then what else? I don't know. Oh, you shot it very quickly. Much quicker than I was expecting. Rude. Reload. I keep thinking I have a table tech item because we picked up a amulet early, but I don't have a table tech item. I just had an amulet a long time ago. 1 amulet. I don't think this is a fast room, but it might be. The enemies do look pretty quick. Those bulletkins. Brackets ready. Probably not worth it on this room, because the thing is, on this room, it's not going to kill these guys immediately. Oh, they also can't hurt me. Again, I realized that way too late. Just wait for this thing to tell me where he is. There we go. I don't really care about wasting a little bit of ammo. I should have taken it for the Winchester. You know what? I think this is a bracket room. Oh, and he still shot me. I thought I was gonna freaking dodge roll in time. I didn't. What a world. Just hide that. These shots should go, yeah, they should go after the decoy. I think they only go after the decoy though if the lead maiden is alive. If you kill the lead maiden, then the shots that it fire will go after you. I don't know, it's got some weird rules to it, which I'm not the biggest fan of because it makes me not know what's gonna happen when I kill the lead maiden, I feel like. It's been a long time since I've had that happen though, so maybe I am mistaken, but I think I remember that being the case. Oh, you son of a gun. Make sure to kill the respawning supernova as quickly as possible. Supernova! This has been a good run. We've had some good stuff. I like these runs where I can steal and I don't start with curse. You know what? Those rooms that I was saying earlier, I wonder if this is a sped up room. It's probably not. It's probably just the fact that the veterans move faster. Because this was not a sped up room and it did feel like they were moving pretty quickly. Okay. Boss fight time. We want the sling, we want the fight saber, and then that's it. Probably just do the entire fight without taking damage thanks to this weapon. We use like 4 slingshots and then the rest of the fight saber ammo, like 30 of it. Not the rest of the fight we used fight saber. This should be pretty good. Should be pretty good. Explosive decoy can hurt us. We gotta make sure that we pop it far enough away from us that it won't. Oh. You know what? Bounce it. Bounce the slingshot. Do it. Fight saber's OP. What can I say? I'd like to say that this is all skill, but it's obviously not. What? I thought that was my bullet. You're still dead. You shot yourself, buddy. That was a good run. Laser Lotus early for the boss fight, sling to help out, and then once we picked up the fight saber, I think it was no question. There was no doubt. And just getting, you know, an early decoy, it's a great item for room clearing, but, well, because not only will enemies target it instead of you, but they will also die from it. But because this is rainbow mode, we won't get the charge fast enough that we can use it multiple times on a floor. We still were able to use it for some stealing, though. It was very nice. I think that the bullet is honestly potentially underpowered for rainbow mode because you're gonna take damage, and I think that's what I'm realizing now playing these other characters than the robot, is that you're gonna take damage, and if you take damage as the robot, that's permanent HP that's lost. As the other characters, though, it's just temporary, you know, health that you are missing. But as the bullet, if you ever take damage early and you lose the ability to use the blasphemy, you are going to have a significant time struggling. You're going to have a significant struggle early in the run as you're trying to find another weapon, as you're trying to get back up to full health so that you can use your ranged attack. Because it's hard to recognize when you need to swing your sword or do the reload to prevent yourself from taking damage. You got to look at, you know, the shotgunner's shotguns to see when they bulge and are ready to shoot. You have to pay attention to all the different enemies, and sometimes it's hard. You know, sometimes the ghosts just shoot, and you don't really have any indication that they are about to. You should just always expect it. Gun nuts, you know, they'll raise up their swords, so you can probably, you know, if you're paying attention, again, block those shots. But I don't know, I don't think I like the bullet here for rainbow mode. I think it all depends. If you can get some good weapons early, you can rely on those to clear the entire game because ammo is twice as efficient. But if you get hit early, you're gonna struggle because you do not have any sort of a ranged weapon. You know, you could run a robot run as if you're just doing a melee run, but I think that would be a little bit suicidal. Not robot, bullet. You could do a bullet run if you're doing a melee only run, but that might be a little bit suicidal. Even with the Casey, it takes such a long time to reload and the enemies can be extremely quick, especially on fast rooms, that you might just literally not have any choice but to die. Anyways, thank you very much for watching. Good run. Like the video if you enjoyed it, subscribe for more, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Enter the Gungeon.